All right, so here we have a couple other examples. So it says factor each polynomial if the polynomial is prime, say so. So a prime polynomial is one that cannot be factored. Okay, so so that you can't break it up into other factors besides one in itself, right? Which is same thing for a prime numerical value. So for 26, here I want to try to get something like this, right? I put an x here, x here. I'm looking for numbers I can multiply to get 3 that I can add to get 3. There's no such thing, right? First of all, 3 is a prime number, so the only pair of factors it has is 1 and 3. And 1 plus 3 doesn't equal 3. So that means that we can't do this. There's no numbers that work. That means it's prime. Okay, so you can just say prime. Or sometimes I'll have people put CNF for cannot factor. So if you cannot factor there. All right, so 28. So here we have to rearrange, right? We want to put the polynomial in standard form. So we're going to put the y squared first, then the 3y, then the minus 10, because that's how we're used to seeing it. And so now I'm looking for numbers I can multiply to get 10 that I can subtract to get 3. Numbers I can multiply to get 10 that I can subtract to get 3. So the only thing that goes into 10 is 1 and 10 and 2 and 5, right? And 2 and 5 have a difference of 3, so that works. So I'm going to put the y here to take care of that. Then I need to multiply to get a negative 10, so I'm going to put the 5 and the 2. But this tells me the sign of the bigger number, so 5 is going to be positive. And this tells me if the signs are the same or different. Negative means different. Difference. Okay, so that's what we get. All right, so let's see number 30 here. So here I'm looking for numbers I can multiply to get 8 that I can subtract to get 6. And remember the factors of 8 are 1 and 8, 2 and 4, right? So none of those have a difference of 6. If that was a plus, we'd be in business, right? But it's a minus, and so we don't have such numbers that work, and so we could call this prime, or you can put CNF.